Justice Ginsburg just made sudden announcement about her Supreme Court career. The 85-year-old Ruth Bader Ginsburg made a brief announcement about the end of her career with the Supreme Court, and not everyone was thrilled with what she had to say. Ginsburg suggested that she had at least another 5 years of service and wants to stay on the Supreme Court until she's 90 years old. Many want her to retire now, but that would mean Donald Trump would appoint someone to take her place, something Democrats would not like to see. Ginsburg had a chance to retire while former President Barack Obama was in the White House, but she did not. That could have been her chance to allow Democrats to replace her with someone they prefer. Now she has to survive until President Trump is out of office in order for Democrats to have their say with the replacement. Many are also possibly worried that she might not last that long, leaving President Trump with another option of his choice for replacing her. At this point, it might be best for her to retire and enjoy her life without having to work, but it appears as though she's set on serving her duty until she's at least 90. "I'm now 85, Ginsburg said on Sunday. My senior colleague, Justice John Paul Stevens, he stepped down when he was 90, so think I have about at least 5 more years." Trending: Trump is going to work on erasing Michelle Obama's legacy with great new plan. She has already hired law clerks for at least 2 more terms. Ginsburg spoke in New York following a production of The Originalist, a play about the late Justice Antonin Scalia, at the 59E59 Theater. "If I had my choice of dissenters when I was writing for the court, it would be Justice Scalia," Ginsburg said, saying that the back and forth would help her form her arguments. "Sometimes it was like a ping-pong game." As a result, Ginsburg said, her landmark decision opening up the Virginia Military Institute to female cadets was her 18th draft. Asked by The Originalist director Molly Smith what keeps her hopeful, Ginsburg cited her late husband, Marty. "My dear spouse would say that the true symbol of the United States is not the bald eagle, it is the pendulum," Ginsburg said. "And when it goes very far in one direction you can count on it swinging back." As for retiring or term limits, Ginsburg said no chance. "You can't set term limits, because to do that you'd have to amend the Constitution," Ginsburg said. "Article 3 says, we hold our offices during good behavior. And most judges are very well behaved," she added, to laughter. Saturday Night Live once did an episode that included a skit on Ginsburg not. Ginsburg was once seen sleeping during Obama's State of the Union address back in 2015.